just to get some extra moisture in there. So I really just use very basic products in my routine. So I've already washed my face and all of that and put on my moisturizer. I'd like to keep that very simple these days. I always get these little white bumps along my jawline, and I learned that those are called they're called closed comedones. And basically what that is it's like a baby pimple. So the pore is clogged up and it hasn't, erupted into a blackhead, a whitehead, whatever. And I learned that using a face wash with salicylic acid in it is the best thing for that. And I was like, okay, well, I have some of that already. So I've been using that day and night. And during the daytime, my routine is just wash my face with the foaming salicylic acid cleanser, over the sink. And then I will spray some rose water on my face just to keep some extra moisture in. And then I will put on, it's literally just a very basic $7 Olay brand daily face moisturizer that has I think SPF 15 or something in it. Super basic, but it's super helpful. And then at night, same kind of thing, foaming salicylic acid, face cleanser, spray with the rose water for that extra hit of hydration. And then I found this product on Amazon, and it is advertised as a body acne, acne clearing lotion. But I figured the active ingredients in it are salicylic acid, zinc, and something else. But all, treatments that are really great for different types of acne. Zinc is good to treat fungal acne, and salicylic acid is good for closed comedones. So I put that on my face at night as my moisturizer and as an acne treatment. It's been working really, really well. So I think my whole skincare routine, let's see, that acne lotion stuff was a little bit more expensive. It was $25. And it's not from a big fancy brand or anything. It was just had really good reviews. That was $25. I think that the foaming acne cleanser, you can buy that for probably less than $10 at most places. And then, like I said, the Olay is $7 for a pretty big bottle. And then, rose water, you can find different brands of that for, different prices. I buy mine from a zero waste store, and I just refill the same bottle over and over again. And I think for a 12-ounce bottle, it costs me $15 or something like that. But this just goes to show that you don't need a $200 skincare routine to have good results. It's just about knowing what ingredients you need for your problem areas, and then the consistency in keeping up with your routine. Don't change your routine every 2 seconds. That's a lesson that I've had to learn almost the hard way. So now on to kind of putting my face on for the day. So I had tried a couple of different concealer went to Sephora and I got like my skin color analyzed or whatever, and I tried the like House Labs concealer. I'm just gonna say that stuff is overrated. It is so overhyped. I found it to be like, it was just such a weird texture, like on the skin. Like if you have textured skin like I do, the formula that the House Labs concealer was almost like cakey and like thick and clumpy on your skin. Like it did not blend out very well at all. And so it would leave your skin looking even more like textured and terrible. And I was like, why is this like so overhyped? Like, why do people love this so much? And also it was like $40 for like a little stick of concealer, and I was like, luckily Sephora has a really good return policy, so I returned it. Because on Amazon I found, like, honestly the best freaking concealer that I have ever found in my life for $7 for 3 tubes. 3 tubes cost me $7. And I don't know if that was just like a fluke, like that Amazon just sent me 3 tubes by accident or something, because I literally only got charged $7. But it is this Catrice True Skin high cover concealer, and it says it has hyaluronic acid and it's waterproof. I can attest to that. 18-hour wear, hydrating. And then and they have quite a few different shades. I'm not super well versed in like what their like advertised shade range is for this brand Catrice, but I picked the shade Neutral Ivory, and this again was kind of based on my skin analysis that I got done at Sephora. I'm definitely fair skinned, but I am like neutral toned, so I was like, well, I'll just try this, and if it doesn't, color match, I can like try to get a refund from Amazon or something, right? And like even if it doesn't, I'm like, okay, it was $7. Maybe like I could give the other tubes to like a friend or my mom or sister or something, right? So I was like, it can't hurt to just try it. And the first time that I tried it, I was like, this is it. Like, if you have textured skin, redness, acne, whatever, this is it. Save your money. Stop spending your freaking money on like super, super expensive concealers and foundations. This is it. It is the best. And if you have like, even if you don't have acne, if you have dark spots, under eye circles, anything that you want to conceal on your face, this is it. So it has just a nice flat applicator, and literally just put it on whatever that you want to cover. And what I like about wearing a concealer is that I have a tendency to like pick at my skin when I'm like stressed, and or my skin gets like dry or whatever. But what I like about wearing a nice concealer like this over like the problem spots is that I don't like, it makes it more difficult for me to like actually pick at my skin. I don't know why, if it's just like my fingers feel the texture of the makeup or what, but like it just is like a deterrent, so it saves me from myself. And then it also, because it has the hyaluronic acid in it, it's also like hydrating those problem spots as well. So then this is just a little makeup sponge. I don't even know if this is like a beauty blender this at the same time that I bought the House Labs concealer. So this was probably needlessly expensive for no reason. I think, you can go to any drugstore and get one of these. You can, go to what is it, ELF, whatever, however you say that brand name. They sell these for probably way cheaper. But then I just, blend out. And do you see that? I know it's a little bit hard to see. I don't have I literally film on my iPhone. I do not have a 4K camera set up. But this I mean, you guys were looking at my skin earlier and you saw the red spots that were right here. Gone. I am not getting paid to promote this. This is just stuff that I bought by myself with my own money because I wanted to. And this is it, sis. Save your coin. Just blend it out. And luckily I don't really have a lot of dark circles or anything. But like I said, if you did, you could find a shade that works for you to cover that. I know that some people, they don't want to do the same color as their skin per se, under their eyes. They want to almost brighten under their eyes. So literally just choose a shade that's a little bit lighter than what you would put on the rest of your face. But the point is that this stuff is a godsend. Even my mom, she has some dark spots and stuff that she is, doesn't want to have on her face. And she's been looking for a high coverage concealer for a while, and she and I are logged into the same Amazon account. And I saw in her cart a few different ones, and I immediately texted her and I was like, get this. It is it. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much what I do as far as face goes. And let me tell you, when I first put this on, my self-confidence soared, because at the time I had switched up my skincare routine, and so every time you do that, your skin goes through an adjustment period where it starts to be a little bit more red. Maybe the active ingredients are purging your skin a little bit more, so your skin just looks a little rougher than it usually does. And for people that have acne, especially as adults and stuff, it can make you feel very self-conscious. And just having a secret weapon like this to cover it without, let me just say, without making your skin look worse or textured or cakey is a godsend. Because I don't know if you guys really noticed, but it's very liquid, it's not it doesn't hit your skin and then immediately seize up and get all thick, and that's what the House Lab stuff was doing, and I hated it. I was this does not blend. It did not blend. And I don't know, maybe there probably is a better market for the House Labs stuff. I do think that their shade range is phenomenal, because it's not just the shade of your skin that they account for, but they take into account all of the different undertones of people's skin color. So they have a huge shade range, which I do appreciate. But the formula itself is maybe better catered for people who have phenomenal skin like Lady Gaga, who literally have celebrity skin. Or maybe if you do need a thicker, more cakey type of makeup, because you're taking professional for someone who has textured skin like I do. It was not it. It was not it. Okay, so then I literally have this eyebrow pencil. It's empty. It's been empty forever. But I'm a cheapskate, and I literally just use the spoolie bit here to shape my eyebrows. Just to comb them, because, you know, you sleep at night and they get a little crazy on you. If I'm like, I don't know, going out or something, I will, I do have some like brow gel, DIY brow gel, by the way. It's literally, I literally made it by taking like a little like chapstick tin, that I also got from like a zero waste store, and I took some Aquaphor, which is, you know, like Vaseline, and then I literally took, I say literally a lot, I'm sorry, I took some eyeshadow. That was, I think I took like some like really dark brown eyeshadow and like a bit lighter brown, and literally just mixed it in the tin with the Aquaphor. And what I like about that is it helps to, you know, obviously like shape and glue your eyebrows the way that you want them without like, you know, getting like dried out and crusty and stuff and like leaving any crust on your eyebrow. And then because I, you know, just used eyeshadow, you still get like the pigment on there. Maybe for like another video I can show you guys like kind of the difference that it makes. It's a very subtle difference because I don't want to have, I don't want like laminated looking eyebrows. I want my brows to look, you know, like they have hair and be like more natural looking. And then I do like every month go get my eyebrows shaved and waxed. Just cause like, I don't know if you can see it on the end here, but they get a little wild at like the corners and like the inside part here. So it is a new month. It is like almost time to go get them done. I might go do that this week. So yeah, just a little comb on the eyebrows there. And then this is just some mascara. I love this stuff because I got it from the same like local zero waste store. And looks a little gloopy, but that's because I put some water in it just to like loosen it up because I'm trying to get as much of this out of the tube as I can before I buy a new tube. But what I like about this type of mascara, like this brand, the formula is good. It does a good job with, you know, darkening my brows, my eyelashes, giving some pigment to them, because I have blonde eyelashes, and like, well, they do have some good length to them. Oh, look at that moment right there, you know. They do have some good length to them. They are blonde, so I look like I have no eyelashes, and I don't like that. I want to look like I have beautiful, lovely butterfly eyelashes. So, mascara. But what I love about the zero waste stuff is this is a glass tube, and then this is a silicone, like, eyelash spoolie applicator, whatever you want to call it. So what this brand Elate does is once you run out of the mascara in the glass tube, you could just, you know, you can recycle the glass. I think that you can send it back to them. I'm not sure, I'll have to ask the zero waste store what they do with this. But you can buy just a refill of the glass tube and keep your applicator, wash it, whatever, and then you have mascara stuff. I do know that you can take the applicator out of a lot of mascaras and wash it, and there are like programs where you can actually donate these to like wildlife like rescue organizations, and they actually use the little mascara spoolies to like clean like bird feathers and like other like small animals' fur from like, you know, oil spills and like that kind of thing, which is pretty cool, and it's a good way to give these another life instead of just immediately tossing them into the landfill. You can also, you know, wash these and keep them for yourself and use them, you know, as eyebrow shaping tools, and, you know, try to find other like uses for them. Or what you can do is, if you do want to switch to like a more zero waste makeup routine, is there's obviously this type of mascara, but if you already have an old like plastic mascara that you've run out of, keep the applicator, and then find they have like these tins, like these flat tins of mascara that you basically just take the applicator and kind of roll it in the tin of mascara and then apply. So that is a way that you can keep your applicator for forever, theoretically. It just won't have like a tube to live in, if that makes sense. So, you know, it's all just about doing your best, right? Obviously, like, you know, I'm not perfect. Like, the godsend concealer is not zero waste. I did try the like concealer that my zero waste store sold, but I could not get like a good color match on it. Like, it just did not match my skin. It still looked either like too pale or too like orange. I was like, that doesn't look right. Sorry, I'm just like really focused on applying this. Yeah, as you can see, boom, I have eyelashes. It makes like such a difference with like making my eyes look so much bigger too, you know? Though the one like kind of, I guess, qualm I have with this is like I really can't tell if this is running out. Like, I don't know, it's just hard to tell. But without the formula being watered down, it is a good formula. I'm trying to remember when I first bought it. I think that was probably back in like October, maybe September. How long does a tube of mascara last if you use it every day? Does anybody know? Because I'm not. I just like to get every use out of something as I possibly can. Like, I am the person that if I'm running low on like a bottle of soap, I water down the soap like until I get everything out of it. Like, you know, you take the bottle of shampoo or soap and it's starting to make that like farting sound when you squeeze it, and you're like, oh no, it's out. But then of course you put it back on the shelf, then you pick it up the next time, you can feel the volume of soap that is still in there. Yeah, I gotta get all of that out. And I have not seen like a product that specifically is made to fish the leftover product out of your bottle. excessive oily skin is a sign that your skin is getting too dry after your skincare routine, and that it is in need of some deeper moisture. So what I would recommend, because I used to have oil slick face, because I would just wash my face and like do nothing to it. It would just be dry, and then my skin would overproduce oil to compensate for the dryness. So if you do have oily skin, do your usual routine. It does like strip the oil out of your skin usually because it's a cleanser. It's trying to clean dirt, and the dirt does not discriminate. It's going, like, the soap does not discriminate. It's going to get dirt, dead skin cells, oil, all of that stuff off of your face, because that's what its job is. But it does not know the difference between like the healthy oil that your skin wants to keep on itself and the dirt. So you need to be moisturizing, and what I would recommend is like a hydrating face mist, rose water, like, I don't know, there's so many different like face like hydrating mists out there like on the market. And then some type of a like hydrating serum. Like, there's so much like hyaluronic acid serum. I cannot tell you how much of like a godsend that is, because it just keeps your skin like so plump and moist and hydrated. So here's what the kind of the order that I would suggest putting it in is, you want to do it from like lightest to heaviest. So wash your face mist, kind of just let it start to like soak in and dry like a little bit, and then while your face still feels a little bit damp but not like wet, put the hyaluronic acid or whatever hydrating serum on your face, and like use your fingertips, or if you want to be fancy, use a roller or whatever to evenly apply it to your skin. And don't forget your neck and chin and your décolletage and all that stuff. Then let that soak in, and then that's when you can apply your moisturizer. And then if you do like a separate SPF on top of that, that's when you would put your sunscreen on top of that. And then once your skin is, hydrated, moisturized, SPF is on, then you can do the rest of like your makeup routine or whatever like your normal routine is on top of that. And then hopefully your skin starts to get happier after that. And you won't have to worry about like any oil problems. And then once you start to, eliminate some of these problems, like your skin will just start to like glow on its own, and you can really minimize like your skincare and, makeup routine and stuff like that. And that's not saying that you have to, that's just if you want to like simplify things, save money, whatever like your goal is, that's like something that you can do that's helpful. And again, it does not have to cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get these good results. Like Olay, L'Oreal, like these like drugstore brands, they are still selling like all these products for a reason. They work and they are highly accessible. It is about consistency in your routine more than how bougie the routine is. If you can afford to be bougie, go be bougie. Enjoy yourself. But it does not have to be that way. You do not have to feel all of this pressure to buy certain things in order to have a certain aesthetic or lifestyle or whatever. Just try to learn, pay attention to like your skin, and there is like so much like documentation out there about like what works for different skin types. If you suffer from like fungal acne, I have seen amazing results with people who literally just use an anti-dandruff shampoo as their face wash because it has zinc in it, which is good to treat fungal acne. That does not mean skin. Like, you gotta evaluate what is going on with your skin first. So start by identifying like the major problem. Like for me, it was closed comedones all along my jawline here. The treatment for that is salicylic acid. So that's what I now use. And I also use it, as my like nighttime treatment for my skin. And it has been working tremendously well, and it is very affordable. And then, likewise, if you suffer from cystic acne, you may benefit from a benzoyl peroxide treatment. Panoxyl, Panoxyl, is a super popular, super effective brand that sells benzoyl peroxide based foaming and like cream cleansers that work to like treat very like inflammatory acne, cystic acne, the more like whiteheads and like that kind of thing. And I think it works well for blackheads too. It really like clears up like your pores. It is very drying, so you will need to do those extra hydration steps. Whether it's a hydrating serum, a hydrating mist, maybe just like a bit more moisturizer than you would normally like put on or something, or maybe like have to apply it a couple times. It is very drying, but and it will make your skin start to purge, so it will get worse before it gets better, but then it will get so much better, and it will just clear up like all of that. So those are kind of the three like kind of main like acne types that I know of, and like the ways to treat it. I would not suggest using multiple of these ingredients on your skin at the same time, because that could really, really dry and like, irritate your skin and cause your skin to like maybe get very flaky and red and like be very uncomfortable. So I would not suggest doing that. Whenever you make changes to your skincare routine, you really want to do it piecemeal. So instead of jumping straight into using like a benzoyl peroxide face wash, maybe try like doing that, morning and night. Maybe just try doing it at night, because that's when those ingredients can have more time to work on your skin. And then as your skin adjusts, then maybe you can also do it in the morning. Or if you have a couple different skin problems going on, salicylic acid is generally a little bit more gentle on the skin, so maybe you can try doing that in the morning, and then use the benzoyl peroxide at night, or even a combination where you do a salicylic acid face wash in the morning and at night, and then as your nighttime treatment, you do a spot treatment that contains benzoyl peroxide in it, just to kind of hit and target those areas instead of doing it over like your whole face. It's a long road. It's a really long road. I still suffer with acne. I'm 25 years old. I have been dealing with this since I was like 12 years old. It is so frustrating. It is such a long road. I can't even tell you how many like hundreds of dollars, maybe even like in the thousands by now, I have spent on like skincare treatments and stuff like that. And I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are other factors involved as well, like whether or not, depending on like your, if you are male or female, or what hormones you were born with, what chromosomes and what body parts you were born with affects like your hormones and stuff like that. If you take ADHD medication, that can mess with your hormones. If you take birth control, like oral contraceptives, that can mess with your hormones. If as you like age and grow, your hormones are so much different when you're 25 versus when you're a teenager. Whether you might have had perfect skin as a teenager, but now you have like adult acne because your hormones are fluctuating or whatever. Your diet can have a big influence as well. So it really is like difficult like go out and buy any product, first you want to do like a self-evaluation. You know, what is your current skincare routine as far as like washing your face and moisturizing? What is it that you're doing? Also, and like, are you consistent with that? What is the actual problem like that you're dealing with your skin? Is it inflammation? Is it redness? Is it like, you know, blackheads, closed comedones, whiteheads, cystic acne? What is the actual like thing that you are trying to like fix with your skin? You know, are you drinking enough water? What does your diet look like? Are you working out? Like, you know, exercising. That's really important actually for, like, at least as I've read in like research and in my own experience, getting regular exercise is very important to regulating your hormones. For women especially, getting enough protein in our diets is extremely important to regulating our hormones, and keeping things stable. And, you know, evaluate those other factors. And, you know, you can always go talk to a dermatologist about these problems as well, and try to get like that holistic and like scientific approach to whatever like problems you are trying to combat. So yeah, I will get off my soapbox now. I just wanted to share with you guys, like, you know, one of my favorite makeup products here, and then a little bit about, you know, just like my experience so far with like my skincare routine and all of that stuff. So, thank you for joining this video. What the heck am I saying? Watching this video, joining me today. I really hope that you enjoy my channel. I will try to be a bit more consistent with like uploads and posting and stuff. So, yeah, I guess just don't expect me to post like super often, because, you know, grad school is hard and busy.